Hello?
Hey, Cody.
Yes.
Hey, Cody. This is Bradley Godsell with Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate.
Yes.
Hey, I just thought I'd give you a call, but first I want to make sure this is still right. Do you still have a property on 149th Court?
Yes.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure that's correct first. Hey, I'm sure you know, it's a pretty popular neighborhood. In fact, last month we had 14 houses that closed out there, all at asking price or above, and the values went up 5% in the last 12 months there. Have you guys thought about selling?
Not really. I am active military, and we transfer in May of next year.
Okay.
And what we plan on doing is just turning this into a rental property.
Okay.
Until I retire from the military.
Oh, that's awesome. How long you been in?
13 years.
Wow. Hey, I was Army for 6 years, so I appreciate your service. That's awesome. What do you do?
I am a Navy corpsman medic.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, I'm curious. Do you guys, corpsman, I would imagine, you do like the IVs and stuff? I mean, I just know, the Army medics, that's all I know. But do you guys?
Yeah. I do blood draws, I do IVs, I do immunizations, all that stuff.
Got it. Yeah. Well, whenever I hear like anything like Army medic or I guess corpsman, I'm thinking of, they used to do like, we would just be in the tent and they'd put like a saline solution, pump us up.
It's great for hangovers.
Right? Oh my God. He put some vitamin B12. I think, my brother, he's down in Texas. They say they have like these, you put the vitamins in the solution, like B12 and different things. And I'm not kidding you. It's like a bar, like you go, and I'm not saying they inject alcohol, but like they have like a menu of things that you can intravenous, I think it's called, right?
Yeah.
It was the most wildest thing, but anyways, I got you. Well, thinking about the rental property, you're transferring. Do you know where you're going?
No, I actually pick orders next month.
Got it. Well, I'll tell you what, I know it's going to be a year down the road, and that would be a great option to turn into a rental property. Have you gotten an updated property value recently from a real estate agent just to see how much it could sell for and just see if that would even be a good option?
I have not, no. Like the wife and I, we check Zillow because it kind of gives their estimate, like what
Sure.
I know it's based on like other houses in the neighborhood that are kind of going. Right. But no, it's mine has gone way up because I paid $180, and right now on Zillow it's saying I could possibly go anywhere from like $224 to $235 or something like that.
Okay. When you get that property, if you decide to do the rental side, do you know how to go about getting like tenants or finding someone and managing that, or would you have a property manager?
Yeah. My wife, one of her coworkers right now, her and her husband have like 3 or 4 rental properties around here, and they said they would actually manage it for us. That's good.
That's always the concern I've had getting into that is, man, how do I find somebody, and are they going to ruin the house for me, or you know what I mean? Like make sure they actually pay on time, things like that. Well, hey, I know you probably got to get back here, but let me do this for you if you'd be open to it. I know Zillow, and I'm sure you can understand, is a pretty general platform when it comes to that value. Again, you may end up just doing the rental property, and that's totally fine. In fact, I'd love to help you out in any way I can if that's what you decide to do. But I think it would be a good idea to take a look at what the value is accurately at. It might be higher, it might be lower, and I just want you to have a realistic expectation and also know what it's going to trend to be when you do transition. And I'd love to give those figures to you. What I do is just a comparative market analysis. It allows me to show the homes in your area, most similar to yours, that are currently for sale, how much they've been selling for, and also just take a look at the actual profits you'd make based on the mortgage you have left. Okay. Would you be open to that?
Possibly, yeah. Is this going to cost me any money?
Nope. This is us starting the conversation. This is also me just building that relationship with you, and obviously giving you the accurate numbers. And then whatever you decide to do, you go from there. But I'm out here building my business, just like.
Is
You go ahead.
Is it kind of like an appraisal where you come out and actually go through the home, or just you look at current data?
So there's a few things I would want to get from you before, just so I can get a very accurate range, and then take a look at any updates or just kind of get the curb feel and the feel of the home to narrow down those figures. And then obviously at that same time, just give you the actual numbers, and I'll show you all the data and where it comes from. And then obviously answer any questions and, just talk shop about anything else you have real estate wise. But I've got some time.
No, actually, I thought you were, I'm actually having all new flooring installed in the entire house, and I thought you were Lowe's. Because I'm having someone come out to measure everything today. I thought you were them.
That's funny. Well, that's good. You're getting the flooring done?
All 1,500 square feet. Because it's split level. I've got like top level with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a hallway, and then middle level with living room, kitchen, dining room, and another front room, and all those are having new flooring installed.
What kind of flooring options did you go with?
I'm doing a laminate plank throughout all of that.
Ooh, that's good. Good. What is it, like a gray color scheme, or what's the?
We're actually painting all of the walls gray. We're doing gray walls and then kind of a lighter brown wood flooring or laminate wood flooring.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's definitely going to change the value, as I'm sure you know. When are they going in to install that?
I don't know. I'm getting all that worked out. Like I said, they're coming today to measure and do all that stuff, and then we'll even figure out numbers. Okay. But we're looking to have it done before probably the 1st of June, because I have to go to San Diego for a medical conference, and my mother-in-law is flying out from California to stay and help with the girls while my wife has to go to work. Then we want to have everything done by then. So
got it. Okay.
1st of June, I'll have everything done in the next 6 weeks.
Okay, gotcha. Have you been to San Diego before, by the way? I'm curious.
Yeah, I was stationed there for 5 years.
Oh, I was going to say, it's one of the best places I've been to personally. I love Miami and San Diego. Those are my 2 favorite places so far, at least in the States. But
yeah, I didn't like living there, but visiting San Diego is nice.
Very cool. Well, hey, let's do this. I definitely am interested in those updates, because if we factor those in and I compare it to the other homes, I'm going to have to adjust everything to what that can look like. Okay. And then that'll help us determine that number.
I also plan on putting in a 3rd bathroom downstairs before we move.
Dang, man, you're killing it. So is it finished down there, or I know there's room for a bathroom, but
yeah. So downstairs, it's like the split level is weird. So you walk into the first room that's downstairs, and there's a fireplace, and it's finished. It's wallpaper, but I plan on tearing the wallpaper down and painting. And then you go through a door, and then it's like a storage room. There's the furnace, water heater, and there's a rough bin down there, but I have to move the rough bin to the other side of the room. And then on the other side of that is the 4th bedroom. It's 17 by 19.
Got it. Is it a non-conforming bedroom? Like it's not counted, but it's a bedroom? Or do you know that?
It's counted. There's 2 closets in there, so, and I know to count as a bedroom, it has to have like an actual closet. And it has 2 closets down there.
Does it have a window in the bedroom down there?
Yes.
It does? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they count a bedroom or not when it comes to actually selling and whatnot. Do you remember if it was counted when you purchased the property?
It was weird because they called it 4 bed, 2 bath. Yeah. But they only counted 1,567 square feet. But with all of the downstairs, I'm actually like 2117 or something like that square footage.
Yeah, they call it above grade square footage is what we go by. It's a little easier to drum up the numbers, which actually is which I'd show you that as well, as how that actually factors in. But just knowing the basement is finished, except for maybe adding a bathroom, we could factor that in as well. Let's do this. I know you got to get back to things, and plus you're handling, those guys coming out and measuring. Do you have any time if we got together and get those numbers put together? Let's see. I've got today's Wednesday. I could do tomorrow evening, or I could do either Friday afternoon or Saturday. What would work best for you?
I'm off work all day Friday for Good Friday.
Okay.
But my wife has to work at like 4:30. So if you get here before then.
Yeah. Could we do, let me see, 1:30. So 2, when does she actually leave the house?
So she's got to be at work at 5. She'll leave the house at like 4:40.
4:40. Okay. So normally it takes, just from conversation and everything, about an hour and a half is what I want you to block out. I don't know if it's going to take that long, but I don't want us to have any distractions. Okay.
It'll probably be like 4 hours because I've got 2 kids who are batshit crazy.
I totally feel. What are the ages, by the way? You said it was all girls, right?
Well, yeah, 2 girls, 5, and the other one being June, July.
Oh, geez. Yep. It'll be wild.
Yeah.
That's okay, man. Let's do 1:30, or excuse me, let's do 2 p.m. Okay. 2 p.m. on Friday. And we'll be wrapped up and done at least by, 4 at the latest, but I doubt, it's going to go that long. But even if it does, we should be still good with your wife's plans. But yeah, I would obviously want her to be there as well. But yes, try to block out some time, try to arrange it in a way that's as distraction free as you can. But I totally understand. I obviously do this all the time, so don't worry about it. But this is something that's very serious when it comes to your numbers, your house and everything. I just want you guys to take the appointment as serious as I'm going to take it for you. And it doesn't mean you're going to sell, but if you have those numbers, you're more likely to A, do work with possibly myself when that time comes, and B, give you the options you need to move forward. Okay.
Okay.
So 2 p.m. Okay. And what's your email like.com? Perfect. Any other updates to the house besides what you're currently about to do to it?
I've done paint and flooring. I just in 2016 put a brand new AC unit in because that went bad.
Okay. 2014, you put a different one in?
About it. 2016.
2016. And then do you know how old the roof is?
Unit 16. The roof was replaced due to hail damage in 2013.
2013. Okay. Okay. Those should be good for now. And then when did you guys buy the place?
We closed January 27th of 2016.
2016. Okay. I'll look that up, but it helps just to get it right now. So, okay. I think I have what I need. If I need anything else, is this the number I can text?
Yeah, this is my cell.
All right, Cody. I look forward to meeting you. What's your wife's name?
Jamie.
Jamie? Okay. How do you spell that?
Yep. Jamie.
M-I-E. Okay. Yep. Look forward to meeting you folks. We'll do Friday at 2 and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Appreciate you, buddy.